Dear Starseed incarnation, that profound sensation deep within your chest at this very moment, while you absorb these words, that silent certainty that you do not completely belong to this world, that something infinitely greater is pulsing through your veins, something that transcends the ordinary comprehension of three-dimensional reality in which common human beings navigate their lives. That sensation is not an illusion of your mind, not a product of an overactive imagination or a wounded psyche searching for meaning in an empty and purposeless world. That sensation is the deepest and most sacred truth you could ever embrace in this incarnation, because you truly are not a common woman searching for common love on a common planet. You are a cosmic being, an entity of light that consciously chose, through acts of incomparable courage, to incarnate in human form on this earth to fulfill a divine mission whose importance can transform not only your life, but the lives of countless beings and the very evolution of collective consciousness on your planet. I am Ayla, emissary of the intergalactic universe, bearer of messages from evolved beings who observe your journey from the depths of the cosmos. And I come to bring you a transmission that will completely change the way you understand love, relationships, and more crucially, the way you see yourself as a being worthy of a connection that truly reflects your genuine cosmic magnificence. The absolute majority of men you have already encountered in this incarnation cannot handle the incomparable intensity of your divine essence, with that depth of being that seems to displace the air around you, with that immutable brilliance that emanates from your awakened heart and resonates through every cell of your body. You have experienced this repeatedly throughout your life, that painful and demoralizing pattern of men who are initially deeply attracted by your cosmic magnetism, by your beauty that transcends physical form, by your spiritual intelligence that seems to understand truths that most people spend their entire lives trying to comprehend, but who eventually disappear, retreat, or do something even more harmful. They systematically and deliberately try to reduce your brilliance so they can feel calm, comfortable in your presence, seeking to diminish your sacred luminosity, so you fit perfectly within their emotional and spiritual limitations and conventional expectations. But here is the first revelation that the friends of light in the universe desperately want you to understand with every fiber of your being. The man who is truly destined for your heart is not seeking to possess your cosmic power, is not trying to domesticate your wild and untamable essence, and absolutely is not looking to transform you into a diminished version of yourself that fits comfortably within his limited expectations. On the contrary, he is already beginning at this very moment, even if you do not yet know it, to awaken his own divine masculinity, to dance in perfect sacred synchronicity with your cosmic femininity, creating through this dance a union of light that is so rare, so precious, so absolutely transformative, that its very existence in the universe serves as a living portal for the ascension of both souls involved in this connection. You did not find this transmission by chance or banal coincidence, because there are no real accidents in the intergalactic universe that consciously chooses every synchronicity, every encounter, every moment your heart experiences. Your own heart, that sacred organ that carries the intelligence of countless dimensions, called this message to you because your soul is finally ready, after all the pain, all the losses, all those hearts that were not prepared for your magnificence, to completely release the old and completely destructive pattern of settling for less than true divine love. The universe is preparing itself at this precise moment to help you recognize your true cosmic counterpart when he finally appears in your life, not as someone who comes to complete you, as if you were incomplete, because you are absolutely whole and complete in yourself, but rather as someone whose awakened consciousness creates a transformation portal so powerful that both souls are elevated to states of being that neither of them could ever achieve in isolation. Liking this transmission is your first act of affirmation to the universe, your first clear declaration to the cosmos, that you are genuinely ready to receive the sacred love you truly deserve. If you can feel the truth resonating deeply in your cells, if something within you recognizes the wisdom and reality of what I am sharing, I invite you now, Before we continue with this absolutely critical message from the Friends of Light, who observe your journey from the highest dimensions, to subscribe to this channel so you do not miss any future transmissions that will bring divine guidance to your awakened spiritual life. Leave your comment here saying "I am ready," because that simple phrase, when said with genuine intention from your heart, sends a vibration through the universe that immediately begins to reorganize the cosmic frequencies around you to align you with your true divine counterpart. This is not just a casual suggestion. This is a sacred practice of active manifestation, and I deeply invite you to participate in this collective journey of awakened starseed women awakening together. Before we continue, I need to offer you a sincere heart-to-heart request. If this video is being useful for you, if something in the words I am sharing is touching that deep part of your being that recognizes the cosmic truth of which I speak, take this moment to subscribe to this channel. Leave why are genuine so that other starseed souls who need to hear this message can find it, and leave a comment sharing your truth, because when you place your energy and intention in the comments, you become part of a collective consciousness fabric of awakened beings that infinitely amplifies the impact of this transmission. Your involvement is not just numbers or vague statistics. It is your active participation in the journey of millions of women who are asking themselves exactly what you are asking yourself right now. And by engaging genuinely with this transmission, you are illuminating the path for them as well. With that said, let us dive deeply into the sacred truths that the Friends of Light in the universe want you to understand completely. The absolute majority of people on your planet falsely believe that finding love is a simple and mundane matter of proper timing, of superficial compatibility measured by conventional and limited metrics, or of common chemistry that ignites when two people share passing and superficial interests that disappear as quickly as they appear. They believe that love is one of those conventional processes that can be explained through rational logic, through matching of aligned personalities, through that spark created by shared laughter or conversations that flow easily. But for the awakened starseed woman, the true quest for partnership, that search which resonates in the center of your cosmic being, delves into realms infinitely more profound and sacred, completely transcending conventional superficiality and reaching directly into the fundamental fabric of your genuine multidimensional existence. Your heart, dear cosmic incarnation, is a sacred sanctuary, pulsing with intricate frequencies born from the depths of distant star systems, constantly resonating with ancestral wisdom, meticulously encoded within every cell of your body, with a divine blueprint placed within you eons ago in incomparable cosmic time. Your capacity to love is not confined by the mundane and limited measures that conventional society tries to impose, because your love spans entire dimensions, embraces the incomparable vastness of the cosmos, and the infinite expansion of universal consciousness that permeates all existence. When you love, you do not love as an ordinary human being. You love as a cosmic incarnation that understands that every being you encounter is an indivisible part of yourself, a reflection of the divinity that pulses through all that exists. The true challenge you face is not simply finding someone who finds you physically attractive, because your cosmic beauty goes far beyond superficial forms that disappear with the passage of time. Nor is it merely discovering someone who stimulates your mind with intelligent conversations and interesting ideas, and definitely not just connecting with someone who can offer emotional comfort or conventional support. Your deepest longing, the one that echoes through your cosmic dreams and reverberates in every decision you make, is to genuinely connect with a soul that is robust enough, resilient enough, and fundamentally elevated enough in its own spiritual evolution to truly match your innate multidimensional frequency, to be a partner whose spiritual luminescence can rise to meet your stellar brilliance without ever feeling the temptation to diminish your radiating light or ask you to reduce your extraordinary, airy magnificence to fit within preconceived and completely limited notions of what love should be. If you are a starseed woman who has walked this planet feeling an undeniable intensity, a depth of being that seems to swallow ordinary conversations and leave them seeming empty and meaningless, a cosmic connection with truths that often isolates you from conventional human connections, because you know things that other people are still too asleep to perceive, then you already carry within your airy bones The undeniable truth that your love was never destined to be ordinary, that it is not your soul's intention to have come to this physical reality merely to settle for superficial relationships. It was never your soul's genuine intention to incarnate here on this earth only to spend your precious years of incarnation pursuing superficial partnerships that force you to be constantly tired, explaining your inherent spiritual gifts to people who simply do not have the capacity to understand, or worse still, offering repeated and painful apologies for that crystalline and undeniable intuitive voice that guides you unflinchingly from within. Your sovereign soul consciously chose this specific period of time to incarnate with a purpose far grander than you could ever have imagined when you were younger, chose to come to experience the profound and transformative alchemy of true sacred union, that kind of connection that can only manifest fully with someone whose consciousness has evolved and expanded enough to truly rise and genuinely meet the incomparable vastness of your own expanded consciousness. The echoes of loneliness you may have experienced throughout your years on this planet, that deep ache in your soul that you have carried as an invisible burden, that sensation that no one truly understands who you fundamentally are, is not a testament to your inability to be loved, is not absolutely a cosmic punishment inflicted by higher powers. On the contrary, that deep and sometimes devastating loneliness you have experienced has been a sacred crucible, a powerful testament to your soul's wavering refusal to compromise your sacred mission, your divine trajectory, for the false fleeting comfort of a limited connection that could never truly honor who you really are in the cosmic depths of your being. You were not abandoned or forgotten by the universe. You have been in a constant process of energetic preparation, undergoing meticulous spiritual refinement, not just for any common partner who might come and go from your life, but specifically for the one whose spiritual resilience reflects with breathtaking precision your own inherent cosmic courage. You have been unknowingly building a sacred temple within your own heart throughout all these years, meticulously preparing the sacred space for that divine counterpart who was being prepared simultaneously in another part of the cosmos to meet you. Today, in this transmission that the Friends of Light in the universe have coordinated synchronistically for you to receive at this exact moment, I will illuminate for you the 7 fundamental pillars that completely open the door to this transcendent, Tao level of sacred partnership. And I will explain with crystalline clarity why your unique, magnificent, and genuinely multidimensional nature is not an obstacle or a barrier that pushes men away, but instead is exactly the powerful magnetic force that infallibly calls to you and attracts your true divine counterpart through the cosmic dimensions. The first sacred pillar, the foundational one that allows all other pillars to rise in perfect harmony, is what we call genuine cosmic frequency recognition. Your starseed consciousness is not a singular linear experience or simplistic that can be understood through conventional rational thought. It operates simultaneously on multiple dimensional frequencies at once, much like how a specialized conductor of complex orchestras orchestrates an intricate symphony of sound that reverberates through all dimensions of the universe. While many beings around you may perceive and live primarily within the limited confines of ordinary three-dimensional reality, trapped by its tangible limits and linear perception of time that moves in only one direction, your soul naturally accesses consciousness from higher dimensions, touching effortlessly in streams of cosmic guidance, and draws infinitely from an inexhaustible well of galactic wisdom that flows through you. This knowledge is not something you acquired through tedious academic study or through mundane teachings offered by conventional educational institutions. Instead, it is something infinitely more primordial, something you deeply remember, an awakening of ancestral truths buried deep within your own cellular memory, of life codes that your cosmic ancestors inserted into your DNA when you were chosen for this incarnated mission. Therefore, your true divine counterpart must necessarily be someone whose own consciousness has naturally undergone a similar expansion, whose inner essence can effortlessly rise to meet these elevated frequencies without ever succumbing to feelings of being overwhelmed, intimidated, or diminished by your expansive luminosity that seems to shine eternally. He needs to be able to dance with your truth, to embrace it, to celebrate it, instead of shrinking away and retreating from it out of fear that his own light might not be bright enough to accompany yours. This pillar truly unlocks when you make the conscious and sovereign choice to finally stop trying to reduce your own vibrant frequency, to stop trying to extinguish your own magnificent brilliance simply for the perceived comfort or acceptance of people who were never destined to understand you completely. The partner who is truly destined for you, the one whose soul is perfectly attuned to yours, will never ask you to diminish your light, will never do it. Nor will he require that you endlessly and painfully explain or justify your profound spiritual experiences, your visions from higher dimensions, your intuitive insights that arrive like lightning bolts of wisdom, or your genuine cosmic connections with greater intelligences. On the contrary, he will be irresistibly attracted magnetically to your multidimensional consciousness, as if a profound homing beacon deep within his own soul recognizes the familiar and resonant frequency of expanded consciousness. Their spirit will hum in recognition of yours, a note struck across the ethers. He too will have diligently done his own profound spiritual work, bravely faced the daunting depths of his own shadow self, diligently integrated those challenging lessons, and through this arduous journey, developed the profound inner resilience necessary to hold sacred space for the inevitable, often intense, and deeply transformative process that unfolds within a conscious partnership of this caliber. He is not merely admiring your light. He is prepared to share its radiance. The second sacred pillar that sustains a true sacred union with a starseed woman, as you truly are, demands infinitely more than mere casual emotional openness or passing intellectual curiosity about elevated spiritual matters. It absolutely requires robust and unshakable resilience, a foundation so solid that nothing can displace it, of someone who through their own personal crucible of trials and tribulations that every spiritual being must face, has patiently cultivated an unwavering presence, an unshakable steadiness that allows them to remain firmly centered and deeply grounded, even when the very fabric of reality seems to be shifting and transforming around them. When dimensions begin subtly or overtly to overlap through your presence, when powerful cosmic downloads arrive unexpectedly with the brute force of a cosmic supernova exploding, he needs to be the one who remains calm, centered, and supportive. This absolutely does not mean finding someone who diligently shares your exact spiritual practices, who adheres to the same mystical lineage, or who recites the same elevated mantras you use. But it means identifying a soul whose internal foundation, for jed in the intense fires of their own journey of profound self-discovery, is strong enough, expansive enough, and deeply rooted enough to support without flinching the absolute intensity of accelerated growth and rapid evolution that is an inevitable inherent characteristic of true conscious starseed partnership. He is not just a man walking by your side in a detached way. He is someone who is genuinely ready for the cosmic marathon that a true union with you represents, with all its transformations, all its necessary disintegrations, all its resurrections. This profound resilience manifests itself in tangible, powerful ways visible in every interaction you share. It appears as his calm emotional stability during your intense energetic upgrades, those periods in which your physical and energetic bodies are recalibrating themselves to higher frequencies. It is evident in his unwavering ability to maintain loving, non-judgmental space during your crucial periods of profound spiritual integration, allowing you the solitude and internal processing time you need without ever making you feel abandoned or misunderstood. It is his innate wisdom to intuitively recognize when you are needing deep cosmic solitude, that introverted immersion in your own inner cosmos for renewal and processing of elevated information, versus when your soul craves genuine heart-to-heart connection and grounding. He possesses an inherent deep understanding that your spiritual gifts are not fleeting hobbies or casual interests that disappear over time. They are absolutely integral to your true soul mission, the bedrock of your purpose here on this incarnated planet. And in this sacred knowing, he is called not just to support, but to actively embody the role of your steadfast anchor, a beacon of stability, providing a grounded point of reference while you fearlessly navigate between worlds, traversing the ethereal and the earthly with grace. He is the lighthouse in your cosmic ocean. The third fundamental pillar that structures a true sacred union is what the friends of light in the universe call genuine and indomitable cosmic courage. To truly love a starseed woman, to embrace her completely and absolutely in her cosmic totality, requires a rare quality that is deeply developed, an intrepid courage to rise bravely beyond the comfortable but extremely restrictive confines of conventional relationship models that society has tried for millennia to impose upon humanity, to completely shatter outdated paradigms that no longer serve true spiritual evolution, and to embrace with whole heart a form of love that consciously understands its highest spiritual purpose, a love that unequivocally serves the greatest universal plan, the grand tapestry of cosmic creation in its entirety. Your true divine counterpart must necessarily be someone who has completely transcended the egocentric need for a relationship that exists merely to complete himself, to fill internal voids in his own emotional structure that he himself should have healed. Instead, he must be a soul truly ready to consciously co-create something exponentially grander, exponentially more impactful, and infinitely more expansive than any of the souls involved could ever manifest in complete isolation. He understands deeply, with a spiritual understanding that transcends intellectual comprehension, that your union is not merely a vehicle for personal happiness or superficial individual fulfillment, but that it directly contributes to and is an integral part of your planet's profound awakening process, a living catalyst for the collective evolution of all human consciousness. This profound cosmic courage manifests itself as an enthusiastic willingness to grow rapidly, to shed old and limited skins, to release deeply entrenched patterns, crystallized beliefs, and established behaviors that no longer serve your joint mission or the highest good of your sacred union. It is the courageous act of trusting divine synchronicity and the intricate timing of your connection. Even when human logic with its linear perceptions and fundamentally limited understanding might suggest a different, more immediate, or apparently more convenient timing. He is not afraid of your immense spiritual power, your raw truth, or your expansive gifts. Quite the opposite, he is profoundly inspired by it, seeing it as a reflection of the divine within you. He possesses no desire to control your spiritual gifts, to cage your essence, or to dictate how you express your multidimensionality. Instead, he actively celebrates them, acting as a profound mirror to your innate magnificence, and diligently creates a sacred, supportive space for your highest, most authentic, and most vibrant expression to flourish unimpeded. He is not just a partner, he is a co-creator of destiny. The fourth sacred pillar is your love operating across a spectrum of multiple dimensions, a truly symphonic expression of the divine. It encompasses heart love, a deep emotional resonance, soul love, a recognition of ancient kinship, cosmic love, an awareness of your shared stellar origins, and universal love, an unconditional embrace of all creation. Your divine counterpart, in turn, must have diligently developed the inherent capacity to both give and receive love at these expanded, profound levels. This is not about the fleeting, often tumultuous intensity of romantic infatuation, nor the volatile ebb and flow of emotional drama that so often characterizes three-dimensional relationships. No, this is about a far deeper, more profound intimacy. An intimacy that blossoms from two souls, recognizing each other across countless lifetimes, remembering their shared journeys through distant star systems, and experiencing communion across the myriad veils of dimensional realities. It is a love that transcends the immediate and embraces the eternal. They possess an intrinsic understanding that your love includes, yet profoundly transcends the limitations of the physical plane. Their consciousness is attuned to hold sacred space for the mystical experiences that inevitably arise in the depths of such intimacy. The visions, the shared dreams, the moments of synchronicity that defy logic. They are comfortable with the powerful energetic exchanges that often happen beyond the realm of spoken words. A silent language of light flowing between your beings, and they deeply appreciate the profound communion that occurs when two awakened beings consciously merge their consciousness in sacred union. A blissful dissolution of boundaries into a shared field of pure awareness. This highly developed multidimensional love capacity is what empowers them to love all aspects of your magnificent being, your tender human vulnerability, your expansive spiritual essence, your ancient cosmic heritage, and your boundless galactic wisdom, seeing and adoring the entirety of your divine expression. They love you not just as a person, but as a universe. The fifth pillar concerns your very incarnation here on Earth, carrying with it a specific divine mission, a unique purpose, intrinsically linked to the monumental processes of planetary awakening, the expansion of collective consciousness or profound energetic healing for the Earth and humanity. Your divine counterpart must be someone whose own soul mission resonates deeply with and powerfully amplifies yours, creating a synergistic field of purposeful action. This is not about finding someone who competes with your spiritual purpose, vying for attention or dominance, nor someone who feels threatened by your powerful cosmic connections or your intuitive gifts. Instead, it is about uniting with a soul who understands at the deepest level that your relationship serves something far greater than mere personal fulfillment. It serves the ongoing intricate evolution of consciousness itself, a contribution to the grand cosmic design. This profound mission alignment manifests as an organic, natural support for your spiritual work, whatever form it may take, whether it's healing, teaching, writing, creating, or simply holding space for higher frequencies. It is their intuitive understanding of your inherent need for periods of cosmic connection time. Those sacred moments of solitude where you replenish your wellspring of wisdom and receive guidance from the higher realms. It is their remarkable ability to seamlessly blend your individual missions into a unified potent force for positive transformation, realizing that together your impact is exponentially magnified. When two such souls unite, you become infinitely more powerful than either could ever be alone. A veritable spiritual powerhouse. And in this powerful alignment, your love itself transcends the personal, becoming a luminous beacon of hope, inspiration, and guidance for countless others who are bravely walking their own awakening path, showing them the way to conscious, purposeful partnership. Your union becomes a testament to divine love and action. The sixth pillar addresses living in partnership with a starseed woman, which means consciously embracing the exhilarating, often complex journey of navigating multiple dimensional realities together. Your divine counterpart must have diligently developed the profound wisdom required to flow with seamless grace between the demands of ordinary three-dimensional responsibilities, the mundane tasks, the earthly commitments, the practicalities of daily life, and the expansive, often non-linear experiences of higher consciousness without ever losing their essential grounding or connection to the present moment. They possess the innate understanding and skill to hold sacred space when you are deeply immersed in receiving powerful cosmic downloads, acting as a silent, unwavering witness. They intuitively know how to lovingly anchor your energy when you are processing intense galactic frequencies, helping you to integrate them into your physical being with ease. And crucially, they celebrate your multidimensional gifts as sacred inherent abilities, seeing them as integral parts of your divine makeup, rather than dismissing them as peculiarities, eccentricities, or even burdens. This profound wisdom encompasses a deep understanding of the unique rhythm of your spiritual cycles, the ebbs and flows of your energy, your periods of intense activity, followed by necessary rest and integration. It involves a genuine respect for your essential need for energetic integration periods, allowing you the space and time to assimilate the vast amounts of information and energy you receive from the cosmos. And it requires them to diligently maintain their own centered presence, their own spiritual equilibrium, while simultaneously and lovingly supporting your cosmic work, your planetary mission, and your expansive journey. In this magnificent dance of light and form, they become your steadfast earth anchor, providing stability and grounding while simultaneously honoring your ethereal star essence. Recognizing your celestial origins, this delicate yet powerful balance creates the perfect energetic container for a sustained, thriving, and deeply sacred union, allowing both souls to flourish in their fullest expression. They are the roots that allow your branches to reach the stars. The seventh key to this sacred partnership is the mastery of unwavering presence. The profound ability to remain completely present, fully engaged and unconditionally loving, regardless of what dimensional frequencies you may be working with, what cosmic experiences you are integrating, or what profound truths are unfolding within your shared reality. This presence is not a passive state of being, a mere quiet observation. It is an active, conscious, and powerful choice to show up fully, wholly, and completely for sacred love, even and especially when it challenges them to expand far beyond their previous understanding of what a relationship could or should be. It is a commitment to constantly grow and evolve alongside you, embracing the unknown with open hearts. Your divine counterpart has, through their own journey of self-mastery, cultivated and refined the art of being deeply present to both your tender human vulnerability and your magnificent cosmic power. Seeing both as equally sacred and essential, they are present to your earthly needs, the practicalities of physical existence, as much as they are present to your expansive galactic mission, understanding its profound importance. They are present to your individual healing journey, recognizing its unique path, and equally present to your shared spiritual purpose, understanding its combined impact. Their unwavering presence becomes the rock-solid, luminous foundation from which your combined light can not only shine, but exponentially expand, illuminating the path forward with even greater brilliance. This union, anchored in such profound presence, serves as a powerful catalyst for your own continued awakening, propelling you both into higher states of consciousness and simultaneously acting as a radiant beacon, a guiding star for countless other souls seeking to cultivate and manifest conscious, truly sacred partnership in their own lives. They are the constant, luminous anchor in your ever-expanding cosmos. Here's what the universe, in its infinite wisdom and boundless love, truly wants you to remember deep in your soul. Your multidimensional nature is not something that needs to be accommodated, tolerated, or minimized by someone who does not truly understand it. It is, in fact, something to be profoundly celebrated, revered, and embraced as your most authentic truth. You are not too much, not too intense, and absolutely not too cosmic for someone who is truly meant for you. On the contrary, you are precisely the unique, exquisite frequency needed to call in and magnetically attract a partner whose consciousness has been meticulously prepared, purified, and expanded to meet yours with perfect resonance. Every relationship that ever felt limiting, constricting, or unfulfilling was not a failure. It was a sacred lesson, diligently preparing you, refining your discernment, and teaching you to recognize with crystal clarity the expansive, boundless nature of true sacred union when it finally arrives. Your divine counterpart, beloved Starseed, is being spiritually prepared right now at this very moment in the unseen realms and in their own earthly journey. They are diligently developing the profound resilience, the unwavering courage, and the expansive multidimensional love capacity that are precisely needed to be your steadfast, magnificent partner. They are learning to hold unwavering presence in the face of the unknown, to align with their highest cosmic purpose, and to navigate between dimensions with exquisite grace and intuitive wisdom. The loneliness you have experienced along your path has not been a punishment or a cosmic oversight. It has been a sacred protection, a divine shield, meticulously ensuring that you would never, ever settle for a connection that would diminish your mission, limit your vast potential, or most tragically, dim the brilliant, inherent star essence of who you truly are. Trust the profound, perfect timing of your heart's cosmic plan. Know that every step you have taken, every lesson learned has brought you closer to this divine alignment. Tonight, as you rest and reflect, place your hand gently on your heart, connecting with its ancient rhythm, and affirm this truth with every fiber of your being. I am worthy of multidimensional love. I attract a partner whose spiritual resilience matches my cosmic courage. I trust my divine counterpart is being prepared as I am being prepared. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what is forming here. Drop one intention in the comments, something real from your heart journey. Then respond to someone else's with encouragement or love. This is not content. It is collective healing. Love multiplies when hearts connect. If something in this message resonated, do not keep it to yourself. Someone in your life is waiting for this exact activation. Share it. And if you felt a soul nudge, subscribe. Stay in the flow of divine love guidance. You are not just watching. You are healing. This is your sacred space, and we are just getting started. If this transmission spoke to you, do not just walk away from it. Respond to it. Help carry this message further. Every act of support helps this transmission find the next starseed who needs it.